This is the Sports Den with Denny Thompson and James Coleman on 1010XL.
Petty Friday, fellas. Brought to you by ABC Fine Wine and Spirits.
The world has been pretty petty the last couple of days, man. Been pretty crazy, but
Yeah, I don't
in particular the sports world.
Just the whole stinking world.
Kyrie takes my award for pettiest.
Oh, without a doubt.
And he's my new king, by the way. I mean, I'll always be a LeBron guy, but anyone who can literally not play in a game and just say, because I didn't feel like it, nobody questions it.
Oh, they question.
You're my new guy.
It's just they can't do anything.
That's what
I like how JJ said that. You're my new guy, though.
Like,
I'm into
no questions asked.
Yeah.
Me and you forever, buddy.
Like, they know. They're mad about it. But it's Kyrie Irving. I mean,
It's not like they didn't know it was coming. I mean, it's not like this is the first time he's done some stuff like this. I mean,
better not happen in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying. That's when I lose some
show up
respect.
when you're supposed to show up.
Yeah.
When it matters.
We're talking about practice.
Exactly. We're talking about regular season.
Man, like that's another subject for another day. But some of those, like Allen Iverson in the Twitter world, if it would have been big when he was playing.
Oh, my God.
Like some of those athletes like that, if they had the platform that people have now, it would have been unbelievable. And the amount of money that, like, not like Jordan didn't make a lot of money, but the amount of money that man would have made would be obscene.
Oh, man, yeah, it'd be stupid.
Like crazy. Big story of the day, Urban Meyer reportedly in town meeting with Shad Khan and company to become the next Jacksonville Jaguar head coach. It would be amazing if we got that announcement while we were on air. It would never happen, but it would be amazing. That is not a Friday night news dump type of story, I wouldn't think. But we can hope. We can hope. I was wondering, though, and I would talk to Rick about this. If you're trying to sell the city of Jacksonville, and I want the text line to get involved with this, 904-641-1010. 1010XL text line brought to you by Lifetime Enclosures. What are you selling? Like, Herbs is here, right? You already know you want Herbs. This is not a sit down to interview Herbs. I think Herbs is interviewing
us.
What are you selling in Jacksonville? Like, talk to us, Jacksonville. What is it that before Urban gets on the private jet to leave and go back, where does he live? Does he live in Columbus, I guess?
Yeah, he's got to teach there, so.
Does he really? Is he really?
They're saying he's in classes. I mean, he's doing it.
You could do it through Zoom nowadays.
Right. Y'all really think Herbs, like, walks up the steps to
Wait,
class?
is he a
Yeah,
teacher?
He
at
is. An
Ohio?
ethics class.
Dude,
No,
did you,
that's a joke.
you didn't listen to
That's a
that podcast,
joke.
did you?
What?
The podcast I sent you?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
After listening to that, man, my whole mentality on Herbs has changed.
What do you, good or bad?
Good. Like,
Okay.
Herbs is like, because I'm going to say good. I mean, it wasn't bad anyway. I don't care about the other stuff.
Mhm.
That doesn't bother me.
Mhm.
But him and his path and his thought process to winning.
Now I've heard him talk about
Like,
this before.
listening to that, it felt like I wasn't at a coach's convention.
No.
Do you
It
remember
wasn't
the
one
name?
of those. It was like I was in a lecture on coaching and leadership 1-on-1. His ethics class ain't talking about, thou shalt not kill, JJ.
Well, the
Let's
name of the course.
Be honest about
name
that.
of the course, real quick. Leadership and Character. That's the course title.
But he does have leadership and he does show character. It's just not the character that we like to assume. Like the character doing things the right way as a civilian.
Right.
His character is character in your profession.
Right.
Like,
Right,
so,
right.
like, because again, a lot of people, that's all they know athletes by.
Mhm.
Like, we were just talking about Kyrie. A lot of people don't know the things that Kyrie does for his community and stuff. You'll call Kyrie a jerk just simply because of what you think his character is on a basketball court.
You may or may not be wrong.
And
You
yeah,
may not be wrong.
and I don't care, but like we were just saying, that's practice. Who cares
Mhm.
about that? But that's Herb's thing. And when I listen to that, I'm like, wow.
Oh, no, you listen
He
to
is so right. He is this. Like, he is an accountability guy.
You
when it
listen
comes
to
to-
Urban Meyer talk about anything, and it's like it is. He's a whole new level of intelligent, man.
And
like,
it's an intensity
yes.
that's not fake
Yep.
or overbearing.
Yep.
Like, man,
You buy in.
These people really don't think I like this kind. It's not the case. Like Mike. Like Mike he starts yelling at you, and you don't know how he got here. Like
you inspire me.
But like even before he did that, it was just a regular talk. It was just like, hey guys, it's 85 degrees out here. It's a nice breeze. We went out here. Offense was doing this. People threw the ball. We did blah blah blah. And if you come out here with the great intensity and you start working, then you'll inspire me. Like, wow, why are you yelling? You were just talking. Urban's just like, there's three. You know what, Denny? There are three reasons why players aren't successful. One, it's they're not in the right position. That means they're not being coached. Two, they just don't trust it. That means they don't either trust the coach, they don't trust the system. And three, I think I forgot the third one, but it was or they're not being developed properly. And you know who that all falls on? It falls on the coach. And either it's their coach or it's me. But either way, we've got to fix that before we just throw somebody away. I knew this was a lie, but he was just like, you don't just throw people away. The only way I'll throw you away is if you don't have any honor or loyalty. I'm like what? Like you kick people off, but I've also heard stories about the guys that keep messing up that are good. Mm-hmm. That keep messing up, and he won't like other coaches just got rid of him soon as, but he gave them string after string. And even when Jimbo was really, really good at Florida State, you saw guys like Greg Reed, mm-hmm. who got our guy here, the linebacker, R. Kelly guy, Telvin Smith.
Okay. Wow.
Telvin Smith.
Wow.
Telvin actually got kicked off the team at one point.
It
got brought back. So I mean, those are the things that just make it false excitement. I'm not saying anybody has that, but I'm just saying it's a difference between when your bravado is just calm and you can feel it.
No, you're hitting the nail right on the head. There are guys, and there's guys that are corny with it, but they're successful. But then there's guys that just, they have this charisma about them, and they have this, I keep saying this way they move, and that's the best way to say it. It's like they just move different than the other 99.9% of the people, and that's Urban Meyer.
And his name precedes him.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the cool things is when you're watching Ohio State and you see Urban in one of the playoff games or whatever, Urban's in the end zone. Or even when Bama, and he's sitting there, he's got his khakis creased. And then he jacks them like all coaches do. They jack them up before they squat down.
Right.
And they're looking at stuff. And you just look down. You're like, oh, man, that's Urban Meyer. Let me straighten up. So, it makes me think about what you said about Gardner. Mm-hmm. Not comparing those two. Just hear me out. But you said when Gardner walked into 6 points, mm-hmm. when you guys were, people were throwing around, energy changed.
Right.
It's like, well, big dogs in the room.
Right.
Urban does that, and it's not just, whoa, big dogs in the room. It's, whoa, hold up, let me run this route a little bit different. Yep. Even if it only lasts for a few weeks and he messes it up and completely craps the bed, that gives you more of a benefit of the doubt than a coach who nobody really, really cares about. I bet Matt Rule is still having to win over the locker room in Carolina because, he did stuff at Baylor, but who cares? Yeah, you developed Temple, but who cares? Whoa, he went to 2 blue bloods. Everybody's talked about him. I've got friends who have been recruited by him, or I've got friends, or now I got uncles or people who played against him or played with him. Oh man, what's it like? I got to pick his brain. Everybody's like, when he walks down the hall for that first 6 months that he's on the job, and that energy that happens is amplified because it already happens when there's a newness. Mm-hmm. But now it's Urban, man. Come on, dude.
No, I'm with you. You're preaching, man, because it is, you're hitting every single buzzword, every right buzzword. The energy will change the very second that he takes that job. There will be an entire new expectation of everyone in that facility, not just players, but everyone in that facility will have an entirely, like, phones will ring differently. Season tickets will sell, like everything will, the expectations will ramp up higher, including, and it should include, all of the fans' expectations.
Right.
Like that's what happens the very second that Urban Meyer takes this job. Now, I don't know. We don't have any inside information on what's going on or anything like that. We just know he's here. And
he strikes me as a barbecue. He might like barbecue, right? It's kind of like barbecue. He's in the South for a long.
I don't think he eats. I think it's just strictly they just put liquids into his body, like to keep him alive while he watches
a constant IV.
Yeah, he just watches tape.
I mean, how else did his heart, besides losing, did his heart like almost give out?
That was more of a mental thing.
That's just the thing.
He's over that, y'all. Don't worry about it.
I don't like.
Y'all stop bringing up old stuff.
Like I heard
Plus,
people
he wanted to watch his daughter.
There was a show. I think it was Jaguars Today. Like they're talking about himself. Come on, dog. This is no knock. I don't want to do no inner show beef or anything, but there is a hate o'clock that I have for somebody who was on one of the shows today.
Okay,
not the show, but somebody who was on the show because, dog, your short, stocky, fat ass might have to see me, dog.
Whoa!
Like, it's not personal to me, but it's personal to guys who look like me.
Are you really talking about Duraco like that?
No.
Okay.
I don't know who he's talking about, but I can't wait for 8 o'clock
Pete
now.
Prisco.
You guys.
I got called for it, like, and I didn't even know. But he doesn't talk about me. But I'm just saying I got a call.
I can't wait for this.
But
I know.
But like,
Buff Urban.
But like,
yeah, for real, 8 o'clock right now.
But like, I mean, I can tell you why.
No. Wait, hold it to 8 o'clock.
But like my man Mike Dibson, like, come on, dog, get over that. Like that man he's living his life. He's teaching a class, traveling all over the world, watching nothing but football. He's like his head is okay. If his heart is good.
Let's be real. There's 4 of us in here. Show of hands. Which one of us really cares about Urban Meyer's health?
Oh, definitely me.
Health.
Yeah, if he becomes
y'all
a Jags
care?
coach, we should all care.
So if Urban Meyer tomorrow, you heard that Urban Meyer has high cholesterol, you'd be like, oh, man.
No, I'll give him
that
I'll tell him get some Crestor, right? Isn't that the high cholesterol
I'm
stuff?
not sure. But
whatever, just give him Crestor, even if it's not.
If that stops him from working here, I care.
Listen.
Even though I've said this before, I want Lincoln Riley, but yeah.
I know I already know in my heart 4 to 5 years.
Tops.
Oh, yeah, I'm counting on that. I don't think Urban Meyer is going to leave here like Bill Belichick in 25 years. I hope I haven't said that.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I was thinking more like 8, honestly, but
I treat coaches. See, this is the problem.
8 Urban years, that's like 45.
That's true.
They put the coaches on a pedestal. Like, bump the coach. I treat the coaches the same way as I treat the players. I don't care about his personals. I don't care about himself. I care about winning.
That's my point.
Win.
That's my point.
If you die on the field, then hey, that's what happens, dude. Like, don't look at me like that.
No, that is my point, bro.
What was the sorry player whose mom made us mad? That was here when Allen Hurns went out there and lost his leg. Nobody talked about how. Nobody talked about his health.
No,
that wasn't. It wasn't. It was just a regular ass.
It was
catch.
Get off the field.
Get off the field. So
get off the field so we can stop the clock.
Like that was the best thing. If we lost Allen after that, if he had to get it amputated, and God bless, that's why you have do the injury settlement and you'll be good.
That's making a sacrifice.
We are so lockstep on this because I cannot believe the number of people talking about Urban Meyer's health like y'all care. Y'all don't care about the man's health. Y'all want to win football games.
Clearly, I don't need Urban, even though the pod was good. I don't need any positive male role models in my life.
Correct.
My son is cool.
Yep. I'm not going to send my son to Urban Meyer's character camp.
Yeah, I don't.
It's not happening.
Leadership class.
Yes.
I all I want, so that it's really, I'm going to be honest with you, Jags fan, it's really self-serving. It's not because I like the Jags. I just want what 2017 was. My job was easier.
Yes.
When the Jags win. My son is a Jags fan.
In fact,
I would like to be that.
And I want all home games in Jacksonville. I want them here for sure.
Right. James, in fact, you make a great point here.
Towards that.
We are helping America by the youth of America by hiring Urban Meyer because we are getting him out of teaching a character class.
Right. That's facts.
We're putting him back where he belongs on a field with grown men that can take care of themselves. Already a little sketchy at times.
Impressionable minds whose frontal lobes are still developing. You got him putting his principles in there,
right?
Of how to win.
We're doing God's work right now, taking him out of there.
In life and business, you don't want that. You might want that, but maybe it might be better off here in Jacksonville. Like, just keep it to one person.
Mad Dads and Herbs. Monday morning coffee.
Oh, that'd be a great show.
Oh. Amazing.
Sponsored by ABC.
Irish coffee.
On that note, ton of texts. We're going to get to that. If you are trying to sell Urban Meyer on coming to Jacksonville, what do you tell him about? And I'm not talking about the no state income taxes. Give me something good.
He knows that, man.
Yeah. Like, give me something good. Where are you taking him in Jacksonville? Who are you introducing him to in Jacksonville? I want to know. Hit us up on the text line. We'll get to that coming up next.
This radio station wouldn't make sense anywhere else because this station belongs to Jacksonville. 1010XL, Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Subaru of Jacksonville on Atlantic is sharing more love during the Subaru Share the Love event. Subaru of Jacksonville has 0% financing on new Subarus, 90 days with no payments, big year-end savings. Plus, $500 donation with every new Subaru purchase, $250 from Subaru, and a match for $250 from Subaru of Jacksonville through January 4th. Experience the Subaru of Jacksonville difference. Dealer Rater's #1 Subaru dealer in the nation. Online at SubaruofJacksonville.com. Drive a Subaru. You'll buy a Subaru. See dealer website for full details.
So you didn't get the perfect present last month. Well, it's not too late. Mystic Cornhole Company is open and still builds custom high-quality cornhole boards right here in Jacks. Visit their shop on Phillips Highway and see their designs at mysticcornholecompany.com.
Baloo here for NASCAR. Just go to NASCARs.com for a new or pre-owned golf cart. They have a mobile service. Come by, give you a brand new battery. You can upgrade your ride. They're open and available with a 24-hour service. Customize your cart. Favorite team, Jags, Gators, Knowles. Family owned. Visit NASCARs and allow our design team to build your dream cart. Visit NASCARs.com for new or used golf cart repair and replacements. NASCARTS.com.
Regain your edge. The board-certified surgeons of OrthoEdge are practicing at St. Vincent's Riverside.
Hi, I'm Dr. Longnecker. If you have a sports injury or if you have knee, hip, or shoulder pain, let us at OrthoEdge help you regain your edge. We want you to get back to living life to your best. And we have patient-focused experience and technology to deliver the results. See one of our physicians today at OrthoEdge.
Now accepting new patients, visit orthoedge.com.
Frank Franzi here for Big Chief Tire. When shopping for new tires or car service, you shouldn't have to sacrifice service for a good deal. That's why you should choose Big Chief Tire. At Big Chief Tire, they treat you like family. But don't just take it from us. You can count on their 4,000 Google reviews and a 4.75 average star rating across all Jacksonville locations. Rely on the team at Big Chief Tire for your tire, oil, brake, suspension, and alignment services. Schedule an appointment. Visit BigChiefService.com.
Buying or selling surfboards, guitars, amps, or musical instruments or equipment? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn wants to either buy them from you or sell you what you need. Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacks Beach. Online at beachesjewelryandpawn.com.
No one outfits golfers better than Edwin Watts Golf Shops. We've been fitting golfers since 1968. Utilizing cutting-edge fitting technology, we'll analyze your swing and our Foresight launch monitors and fit you with the perfect club, pair of shoes, the latest golf apparel, golf balls, bags, and more. So come by today for your complete custom fitting. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Russ Libby here from Hidden Hills Golf Club, wishing you a happy new year and letting you know that 9 is fine. Enjoy a quick and affordable 9-hole round at our great golf course today. Call us at 620-0910.
Instant Keys offers honest professional locksmith service for lost or broken keys and keyless entry remotes. Call Instant Keys at 722-1111. Get dealership level service in just minutes at a fraction of the cost. 722-1111.
Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialist, congratulating our Scholar Athlete of the Week, Nigeria Harkless, senior volleyball player at Rebold High. Nigeria is a member of the National Honor Society and has been on the Dean's List since 9th grade. Congratulations, Nigeria.
Cigar City Brewing, Florida's premier craft brewery, delivers vibrant tropical flavor with high-low IPA, a citrus-forward craft beer inspired by the bold tangerine, mango, and clementine qualities of High-Lie IPA. At 4% ABV and 120 calories, High-Low IPA delivers highs in flavor and lows where you'd want them. Check out cigarcitybrewing.com for more information on this Florida original. Cigar City Brewing, Tampa, Florida. Please enjoy responsibly.
Business owners and CEOs, Apply now for the Jacksonville Small Business Executive Program, designed to help you think differently and become more efficient running your business. This program is presented by the Jim Moran Institute for Global Entrepreneurship in Florida State University's College of Business. Offered at no cost. You'll meet once a month beginning mid-February. Apply before January 29th at jimmoraninstitute.fsu.edu. jimmoraninstitute.fsu.edu.
Ackerman Urology gives you the home field advantage. Don't trust your sexual health to the internet. Our local urologists treat prostate disease and sexual health issues to ensure your confidence and wellness. Don't ignore symptoms that hold you back. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Moncrief Lounge. 894 says that's where they're taking Urban Meyer. Moncrief Lounge.
His family might like that. I don't know if that's what Urban's type of area, side of town.
704 says take Urban to the head coach's office. Show him the bed is already in there. Show him that you support his addiction to winning football and that he can have a space he can live, eat, breathe, and sleep.
Okay. I was about to say, wow, we're getting.
Did
Are
Marone
you telling me something about Douglas that I didn't know?
I find it hard to believe that Doug worked that hard.
Doug had to go home and pet his dog and eat his bologna sandwich. Remember?
Exactly.
Take him to Reigns. Yep. Reigns to show NFL connections. Amelia Island money connects. Sawgrass money.
I'm gonna go Amelia Island money.
City Hall buildings to be built with his name on them if he wins.
Ooh,
like that. Do you think they walked him through the Lot J proposal?
Of course.
The renderings.
What they asked him was, "Are there any suggestions that you have?
Mm.
Is this up to par? Is this to Ohio State standards?
Where should we put the Starbucks?
Oh, I like this.
I like that's important. There is no Starbucks that's close enough to there. That's ridiculous. Lenny.
Well, Dom. Okay, Dom.
Lenny doesn't own Starbucks.
Just letting them know there needs to be a Starbucks somewhere in that area.
But he doesn't. Dom says, first of all things are possible through Lot J. So jot that down.
Ah, I like that.
Philippians 2:5.
He says, 2, Ohio's favorite pizza chain, Donato's, is now in Jax. So swing by a slice of home
What
to
is
Urban.
that?
Dude.
Hold on. There's one more.
here.
There's one more.
They
I'm
do
gonna tell you.
advertise
here.
Oh.
They advertise on every show except for
Except
the
for
guy
ours.
who grew up eating it.
And then
Whose childhood memories are of it.
And then the third
Talking about us.
We'll send Lenny to beat your ass if you decline the offer.
Hey, listen, he about that life. If I gotta go pull a 4-5 and create a fake account and say it's Urban Meyer talking about Miss Curry, not gonna be disrespectful over the top. I'm just gonna say
At Urban Meyer 1.
Miss Curry does a tire shoe with a loop swoop pull. She's a bunny ears type of person.
226 agrees with you. Barbecue bearded pig. These texts are coming in like crazy.
Well, the insider did
let him borrow the yacht.
Ooh, let him drive the boat.
Just let him ski behind. I don't know. I don't care. What? Dilla said what?
It was steak.
Steak?
Mm-hmm. That's what they ate tonight.
I wonder from where?
It gotta be Calford.
I don't know. Let me check.
The city. Keep it real.
536 says he's taking herbs to mascaras.
Facts. You know,
my guy was coaching.
I ain't mad at that's my.
He said my guy was coaching credit card thieves, computer thieves, murderers, dope boys, and the Virgin. Take him where he's comfortable.
Listen, mascaras is dope. That's where I did that. They got good wings. They got some good wings, and to be honest with you, it's the most thorough pat down I've ever had in my life. I know nobody else was not outside of it. Hey, get to your car quickly. But inside, you're straight.
Free tour of the Budweiser plant and the Diamond Lounge across.
And there's a Swisher Sweet plant here as well.
Oh yeah, we know. Man, my man Matt,
why
Paul
do they not sponsor
Mosier.
the show?
Because I'll tell you why. They can't.
Yes.
Because tobacco, we
Tobacco's
can't.
radio,
You can't do it right.
The government,
with
of
the new
course.
government. Yeah.
Okay. By the way,
They can
I don't-
sponsor a podcast though. Yeah.
Boom. I don't know where they got the steak, but I know my boy Dill is saying it was medium rare.
Okay.
Facts,
okay.
my kind of guy.
That's how I order my steak.
Somebody said take him to the Dinosaur on Beach Boulevard. Is that still there?
I don't go down that way enough anymore.
Where?
There used to be a Dinosaur.
There's a guy, sort of right across the street from the Sam's Club on Beach that has a humongous skeleton.
No, it was on the
with
same
a big
side
Trump
as Sam's.
flag.
It's on the same side as Sam's.
I don't know if I know.
Yeah, it's probably still here. Let's see. Everybody's wanting to take urban to adult chicken wing establishments in Jacksonville. I didn't know there were that many in Jackson. Are there really that many in Jacksonville?
There's a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we get Urban into the studio now for an interview? Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, absolutely. JJ, holler at him.
Okay.
Yeah. See if you can wrangle that up real quick. Wackos. Wacko.
Way too hood.
Yeah, I'm not.
Too many people there.
That's not. Yeah, that's not. It doesn't have the good. Like, that's not where you go. Even though they do boast that they have the best lunch buffet.
They certainly
I didn't even know Morton's was still open.
Morton's is open. Why would you go? You can go to Morton's in other cities.
Don't we have any non-restaurant things to do?
Said no.
I mean,
Somebody
you guys
somebody
tell
said it was
me.
probably
Gate gas
Morton.
station off Mockery. For
Wawa.
Bowling. You could go bowling. Oh.
I mean, go to Wawa. Hamburger Mary's.
No, I don't think that's his type of crowd.
Get Ruth Chris to show him hella love. 465.
Yeah. Okay.
Hamburger Mary's. What if you walked into Hamburger Mary's? You see Tony and Sean and Urban.
I heard the cuisine here is excellent.
Now I have heard that
Take-
I have some
I
female
heard the
friends who
hamburgers
said the
stank,
hamburgers.
yeah. I'm not even sure.
874. So take Urban to Mayo so he knows where to go when he gets tough.
No,
That's
we're
mean.
not doing it. Down with the ship.
Centerfold
Don't-
Lounge. The Dinosaur is still on Beach and Southside.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just
Oh, is it? I think it's right across South Side. Okay.
yeah.
Well, now I have a mission after work.
Yeah, I mean, a ton of golf. Do you think Urban plays golf?
Oh, definitely.
You think he does?
I think he plays golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have amazing golf courses here. Oh, we could take
Take
him
'em
to our croquet club.
Oh, yeah.
man.
He seems like a croquet guy.
Does he?
Oh
No,
man, I bet
absolutely
I
not.
bet he would be like the greatest.
Well, anything that
I would
he
let
plays,
him coach. He could coach our team. Like we won't know what we're doing, but we'll be excellent at it.
we'll be super motivated.
Mm.
Oh, we got Dan Enos breaking news.
They let him go.
He
Again?
might be the new offensive coordinator of the Maryland Terrapins with Tua Tagovailoa's brother.
Oh, so basically
Tua Tagovailoa.
he's doing what Locke tells him to do.
Yeah.
He's currently the Cincinnati running back coach. I didn't know that. Good for you, Dan.
I'm still reading all these texts.
Okay, as someone who's not from Jacksonville,
Onyx. What is Onyx? Take Urban to Onyx on Norwood.
sounds sketch. Let me look it up.
The real team.
Oh, that's actually.
Oh, it's a sports bar in the house.
I'm sure he likes Jamaica. Everybody likes Jamaica. Get some oxtails. Get Pops. Like we'll hook him up. Pops will make him some kind of lemon kind of wing that he would like.
Onyx looks very hood.
226. I like this. Publix for the new Urban Meyer sub. New Urban sub.
Mm.
I like that because they're gonna have to replace the Maroney Baloney. Who was that did that?
Was that Publix?
No,
That was Dandy's sub or something like
okay,
that, wasn't it? Yeah. 566. Let's see. Huh. Okay. But now we're getting pictures of the dinosaur. I know the dinosaur. I just didn't know it was still there. I know I've lived here for ever. I just didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was still there. That's my fault. That's my bad, Jacksonville. You should get.
Isn't there any landmarks like at the beach or something?
What's that one? You gotta go stand outside there just once. Just take a picture.
The gas station.
The gas station.
Should've say and have a T-shirt. I survived.
That's awesome.
He's got to go to. We got to take. Well, it's too late. We can't take him to Bob. He got to show up to one Bob Hayes track. if he's here to coach.
I'll guarantee he's been.
Recruiting.
All of his recruiting?
Yeah.
No, he's been to Bob Hayes. The reality is Urban Meyer probably knows more about Jacksonville than most of us talking about it.
Probably. So how recruiting goes, and I learned this from a mom of a client of mine. They stay in contact with some parents like throughout the years, especially if they look good. But they definitely stay in contact with moms.
Mostly the moms.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dads. I don't encourage looking at phones. Look at the phones, man. Just look at the phones. If your son's being recruited, look at the phones, man. Just monitor it every now and then. Ask why this coach is still talking to him so much.
When he's a junior in college at another school.
Just pay just a little bit of attention to you might want to. But they come in and they know the hole in the wall establishments, and they can't. Technically, it's illegal, right? To offer so let's say they're recruiting Walker Man. Okay. When that happens. You can't say, hey, then let's go have a drink at Boston's or some other restaurant or whatever. And they just say, hey, man, you know what? Where are you going, man? I'll probably be at Boston's, having some drinks or something like that, man. And if you slide through, that's your encouragement to slide through. And then you talk about a lot of the other stuff that's going on in the city. And they stay overnight. Or like if I'm recruiting Lake City, why in the hell would I stay at like Lake City Hojo when I could go ahead and just drive another hour and stay in Jacksonville, go have some drinks, eat some better food, things like that. So I'm sure Urban has been around, or his coaches have told him something and things of that.
Herbs knows plenty. Angie Sub still has the Jack Del Rio sub.
I haven't been there in a minute, but it was good though. If I remember, they got some kind of Peruvian sauce.
I like this. We should have him at Aromas.
Oh, yeah. I don't think. Yeah, because it's Scott. Yeah,
we should have that back room.
Yeah, we'll go to back room.
Y'all really should have leaned on us on this.
I know he smokes cigars. He might not drink, but he has a cigar. He partakes in a cigar.
I mean, Tony and Shad Khan are not utilizing us at our talents at all.
He would have committed
at all. Like if y'all should have did what you were going to do, and then you should have just sent him over here to James and I. We could have closed this deal.
Would have had it done.
I mean, easily.
After going through this list of things to do, listen, I love Jacksonville, but maybe we were wrong about New York being a better place to live.
Urban don't care about that.
I'm just saying about Trevor,
Oh, man.
Trevor doesn't.
I feel like you guys were only giving us like restaurants and the same
but
dinosaur.
See, here's the thing.
No, we're talking about we're talking about Herbs. We're not talking about Trevor. Trevor, that'd be good.
Trevor, go to first and foremost. This is what Trevor's going to do. Trevor's going to.
Everyone was saying how great it is to live here, and it's like you guys aren't giving me anything.
With as much money as Trevor has, Trevor's going to get a condo on top of one of the parking garages on Jack's Beach.
He'll be fine
at the corner, and then just walk to fun.
Right.
No, problem
he's not. It's going to walk to him.
The problem is that what Trevor's done, no offense, Diddy, what Trevor has done is the equivalent of going to the club at 9:45 and leaving at 11:45.
Come on.
He's engaged.
Oh, yeah.
In the prime of his career. Like now, which I'm grateful
Complete
for.
Waste.
I'm grateful for because he's going to be a little bit more focused.
Definitely that.
But like
he won't be
with
at the
amount of money that he's gotten, what he's going to be doing, he could be living La Vida Loca.
JJ, we were doing the TPC show.
Oh,
why would they ever ask you to do that?
Because everybody had.
Yeah, everybody had. It was Blake's second year in the league. Blake Bortles' second year in the league.
I know who Blake is.
I know you know. They bring him through the press entrance. He walks back, and the minute he steps foot,
he's
everywhere.
My gosh, there was a train of sundresses.
Okay,
that was how many?
Man, dude, they were deep. He was at least 20 deep.
Yep.
Now, mind you, JJ, this isn't in the normal part of TPC.
VIP.
He's coming through the press area. I don't know how these people got through there. Like they're checking you. They're checking your badge to make sure you're back there, man.
I mean, Tiger had just come through.
And he had his hat on,
Oh, yeah. No, he walked right through, and then there was just a line of sundresses following him.
And khakis in the polo shirt, looking like a frat boy.
With a hat.
With a hat. All these. The year when I got lost with Tiger. One thing I'll tell you this. Yeah, when I was following Tiger. Tiger and Denny won't give me props for this. he was performing well when I was following him.
He saw you.
The minute that I left to go do radio is when it all fell down.
He's like, damn, this guy doesn't like
And
me.
by following Tiger, just so we're clear, the text that I got was a picture of like a Bloody Mary and a taco at like 8:00 in the morning.
Well, I mean, you have to eat.
Yeah, that's what TPC
It was
is
no
about.
text of Tiger.
But like I was following him. It just so happens when I walked in, I was right where he was at.
Perfect timing.
I had no choice but follow him because everybody was following.
Yeah,
it was like those old Verizon commercials.
Whoa!
But the first time I went before that weekend, I think that was when we realized people actually watch our show. Then we were just walking around and people were like, "Hey, sportsden."
Like y'all,
hey, MFTK. I'm like, yo,
keep it down.
Keep it down. I'm saying MFTK. They're saying it out loud. I'm like, whoa, put a comma there,
can't
bro.
do that here.
Like, but I was in some VIP booth where my boy Joe Cool got me in, and Telvin Smith was in there.
Oh, jeez.
And
good Lord.
I'm the athlete at the athlete.
Where is this going?
And everybody's kind of like, oh, okay, I'm getting attention. I'm feeling good about myself. Ego slightly inflated. I'm looking good. I look like I could do something with golf.
James does it up at TPC when it comes to the dress
I see him on TV. He looks great.
Then
so I couldn't even
Telvin
imagine.
Smith walks in, and
y'all better wake the up.
That's basically what happened. He didn't say that. His presence said
the
that.
teeth.
He smiled
sparkling.
and boom.
Pearly
I was
whites.
surrounded by people, and nobody was there. They were all next to Telvin. And I have to I'm going through the crowd. He's like, hey, you that guy who interviewed me. And you said I had a lot of teeth when you were interviewing me. I'm like, yeah, me and T-Wig, we interviewed you. Because
that happened? That's hilarious.
one of the it was when we had Jalen, right? So they did a special thing
Was
in
he in
Tallahassee.
college at the time?
No, he was with the Jags.
Okay.
They did a special radio show in Tallahassee on a Saturday. I had to leave the sports den.
Yep.
And to go because we were on Saturdays then. To go do that, and I was just like, it was me and T. They wouldn't let us interview Jalen. Jalen didn't come over. He was too big of a celebrity for us. But we had Jalen and Rashard.
Oh.
We didn't talk to Rashard then because obviously we knew. But we were talking to Telvin. I'm like,
that punt return that one
I was
time.
like, yo, bro, you got like a lot of teeth, man. Has anybody ever told you your teeth are extremely white? And I was like, is it? And I asked him, is it because you're so dark skinned that your teeth are extremely white, or is your teeth, or you have a tooth routine?
He'd never been asked that in any interview before.
And he smiled wider.
Did he have a routine?
He didn't talk about it. He said he takes good care of his teeth. But see,
what does that mean? I brushed like 3 times a day.
At that time, he was probably using the charcoal. Before people got into the charcoal stuff, peroxide rinse. I'm just assuming. I don't know. But
somebody hit me with a secret.
Hold on, you brush your teeth 3 times a day?
At a minimum 3 times a day.
Oh yeah.
Why? Does your breath
You're
stink?
killing your enamel, dude.
No.
Yeah, maybe. I just feel like that's not healthy.
Oh.
Well, you're supposed to brush after every time you eat.
I brush when I wake up and sometimes before I go to bed. That's it. If I eat like something that I feel like stuff's in there. Guess what? Never floss. Never. All kinds of stuff crawling around in my mouth right now.
Nice. Jacksonville is everything that an 80s Playboy model could ever ask for. Long walks on the beach and puppies and none of their turnoffs, litter bugs and mean people. So,
and we're open down here. Like, I'm just saying, right now, obviously, Jacksonville's a better place to live.
New York is against wings. Remember when the mayor and the governor came out and said what constitutes being an eating establishment?
Oh, That's right.
And he said you got to serve more than wings.
Yep.
Disgraceful.
Yep. Down here, that's fine dining.
Like, that made me want to take the Q-tip and shove it up his nose even more, man. I'm like, come on, dude. You can't desecrate wings.
We got a break.
I forgot about that. That actually pisses me off.
It made me mad. I was upset.
I'm sure we'll get more text on Urban Meyer. We'll find some other stuff to talk about. We'll be right back.
In your car or out of your car.
Get me out of this car.
Take 1010XL with you wherever you go.
We're online and ready.
By downloading our free 1010XL app. Available for all smartphones and tablets.
Tire rotation, $19.99. Oil change, $29.99. A 2020 Camry or Equinox, $18,988. A 2020 Tundra or Silverado, $38,988.
Having an easy and enjoyable car buying experience with someone you trust, that's our WOW advantage. It's simple. We give you what others won't. Come see why our family at Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet continues to grow every day. We're here to wow you.
Are you having difficulty paying your IRS personal or business taxes due to COVID-19? If you owe a tax debt, there has never been a better time than now to get a resolution. The IRS has rolled out historic tax debt removal guidelines under their Taxpayer Relief Initiative. This COVID-19 program provides opportunities to remove or lessen your tax burden that weren't previously available. The tax attorneys at J. David Tax Law are right here in Jacksonville and are experts at negotiating with the IRS. At J. David Tax Law, only highly experienced tax attorneys will represent you. Never trust your tax situation to anyone that's not local to you. We've helped thousands of Floridians to overcome IRS and sales tax debt. Let us help you. Call J. David Tax Law today for a no-cost consultation at 904-507-4777. That's 904-507-4777. Or go to jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
If you love what they put on the pizzas at Donato's, then you'll really love what they're taking off. Right now, get 20% off all your Donato's favorites when you order online and pick it up. Use promo code 20. Donato's is famous for their edge-to-edge toppings, so try more than one and do it at a discount. Order online and pick it up. Use promo code 20 for 20% off. Spell it out. Promo code 20 at Donatos.com. Donato's Pizza, every piece is important.
Odds are, when you're looking for the best plumbing service, it probably sounds something like this. Okay, Google, show me Roland Reach Plumbing. That's right. Roland Reach Plumbing is a Google guaranteed service, so you can be assured of work quality, background of employees, and the right service done on time, on budget. With satisfaction Google guaranteed. So for any plumbing issue, large or small, use the Bold City's best. Roland Reach Plumbing at plumberinjacks.com.
Parents, want to know what it sounds like to have a pet fish in the house? Shh, just listen. Doesn't that sound just calm your mind? Ocean Reef Pets in Neptune Beach. Online at oceanreefpets.com.
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On January 8th, 2009, Tim Tebow wins the matchup of Heisman winners as #1 Florida beats Sam Bradford and #2 Oklahoma in the BCS National Championship.
Now that friends and family have gone home, it's time to invite Zero Res over for a good cleaning. Hickett here. Zero Res can clean your carpets, tiles, sofas, area rugs, and more. My wife just loves it when we have the Zero Res team come to our home. Remember, Zero Res uses no soaps or detergent, so there's no sticky residue left behind. Give Zero Res a call today. Get 3 rooms of carpet clean for $129. Mention 1010XL and get 20% off the tile and grout cleaning. Zero Res, man. Spell it forwards or backwards. It's the right way to clean.
Zero Res.
This is Hayes Carline for Spickelmeyer Insurance Agency. John Spickelmeyer knows about protection, is the best offensive lineman to ever come out of Jacksonville. He's always taken that O-line pride in his protection, from being the city's Player of the Year at Bowls to playing for Notre Dame. John has always gotten the job done for those who depend on him, and he'll do that for you, like he has me. John Spickelmeyer is my agent. Call John today at 471-7155 for all your insurance needs. That's Spickelmeyer Insurance Agency, protecting what's most important to you. Call John today at 471-7155.
Call Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road. We want to win your business with honest and upfront transmission service. I'm Robin Sidbury, the owner. That's a promise from me. Get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
Looking to be your own boss in a proven business model like construction and working outdoors? Superior Fence and Rail is franchising in new markets all over the Southeast, from Birmingham to Savannah, and even a few more markets in Florida. Come win with us and redefine the fence industry. So get off the fence and call Superior Fence and Rail to learn more about starting a fence franchise today.
When you're on the fence about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
What do y'all think Urban Meyer listens to?
Yanni.
I was just about to say that. That's so weird.
Something like he tolerates a lot of music, like because he knows he has to
In the locker room.
But like when he gets to himself, it's like, or when he's drawing
Like
up plays
Celine
or thinking,
Dion.
something classical, something weird, not weird, but look, calm.
Yeah, with no lyrics, just music.
Oh, you think it's that?
Like Yanni, yeah. Which
no country. You don't think it's country?
What's that song that's going?
No.
Oh my God! What is the name of that song?
That was actually pretty impressive.
It just seems like like he's on the private plane, and that's just what he's listening to on loop.
Oh my God! What?
It's
How do
his
I
calming.
even find that?
I know.
I can't even find that.
If anybody knows the name of that, we all text us.
I don't know the name of the song.
I don't even know how to search this.
Urban Frank Meyer III. It's his full name.
Do you think that he would be cool with having recording studios in the locker room?
Yeah.
Or maybe a flight simulator?
Yeah, I want to get to that with Auburn.
Doesn't give a damn as long as they. But actually, he likes facilities. Like that was one of the first things he did when he went to Florida and when he went to Ohio State.
Like redid them?
Was basically tell them that they got crappy facilities and y'all need to fix this mess.
Mm-hmm. And when Herb speaks, they listen.
Things happen.
Born July 10th, 1964 in Toledo, Ohio.
He's a cancer.
I have no idea. Got his coaching start at St. Xavier High School.
This sounds like perfect. Keep reading his bio.
Went from St. Xavier to Ohio State as a GA in 1986. Then from there, went to Illinois State as outside linebacker coach. Then switched sides of the ball, James, and became the quarterback receiver coach in 1989 at Illinois State.
They were still running Wayne T.
Then in 1990, he was the receiver coach at Colorado State. Then he got his big break in 1996 when he became the receiver coach at Notre Dame.
That was
From 1996 to 2000, he was at Notre Dame, and then he took his first head coaching job at Bowling Green in 2001. Quickly rose to Utah in 2003.
Went undefeated.
And then brought the glory to the Sunshine State in 2005 when he was hired by the University of Florida.
What happened while he was there?
Won 2 national championships.
What?
Broke 87 commandments. And had a heart attack in 2010, which led to him stepping down and becoming one with his family and his daughter's volleyball career.
For a summer until he got a job with the
Except for he never saw one
18
game.
days later.
That was the most ironic thing in the whole thing. I want to spend more time with my family.
Watch her volleyball
One
games.
week. Nah, let me take this job at ESPN.
I'm going to go to ESPN.
These volleyball games suck.
After a year and a half at ESPN, he decided to go to Ohio State, the Ohio State University. Lasted through 2018. And now he serves in an administrative career at the Ohio State University. He's got an overall record of 187-32. He is 12-3 in bowl games. 12-3 in bowl games.
And is stalked constantly by one of his former assistants.
Can't even go to dinner.
You have a call at no expense to you from
Zachary Smith.
Hey,
an inmate at Delaware County Jail.
I just want to big up how much of a loser Zach Smith is. Can I do that? Is that appropriate?
Sure.
On Petty Friday?
Oh, no. As someone who works in the sports media business, someone who's willing to do a podcast from behind bars. Sorry,
Nah,
I can't make fun of that.
He's
hero.
dedicated.
Yeah.
He's dedicated. I'll say that. But this is why he's a loser. On his podcast, they asked, hey, because he talked about Urban Meyer so much, like on the first 2 episodes. Like, you would think that him and Urban were just like, are inseparable. But then he makes this, he's like, I talked to Urban's daughter, And I saw him at a restaurant. I saw his wife. His wife, waved at me, but Urban didn't even look at me.
In fact, he reminded me of a restraining order.
Dog, do you realize how? And now he talks about Urban like Urban is his man crush.
He does.
But Urban saw him in person. He coached with. He was in your wedding or something. Like, he knows you. He wouldn't acknowledge your existence. Like, dude, at a certain point, you can't tell. You're not very alpha, bro. Like, you can't. I don't care how much he talks trash on his podcast, but like, it's one thing. I love Bobby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bobby's my guy. Bobby acknowledges my presence. I don't talk about Bobby on every show for 30 minutes.
Right, that's true. That's true.
And he coached me.
Yeah.
This man, like, I've never heard. You can add, I bet if Shad came in and said, hey, would you like to, some guy, Zach Smith is, he's a bad guy. Are you affiliated with him? And he would just be like, well, when I run the offense here, I plan on bringing in somebody different. Like, he's just going to talk about something different. And you're going to be like, oh, okay, well,
okay, so let's do this
exist.
for Herbs then. Let's do this for Herbs. Herbs, if you take the job.
I got 5K.
Well, no, here's the deal. If you take the job.
Not that. I was just going to take that money from the one guy.
No, not a different hit. No, not a different hit. Leonard Hamilton says that. If Urban takes the job, then we'll do this. We'll put our come up in these stands and Ron test us. We'll put them on Zach Smith watch.
It ain't no getting up in those stands and thinking you're gonna run our test us.
Right. If they come anywhere near Duval, we got you, Herbs.
That's good.
I mean, where else are you gonna go and get that?
I'm with that. I like that. I'm with that.
In fact, those two need to be on the yacht right now.
I still think we've dropped the ball when it comes to that. Come on. We got their names. We know what section they're in.
Y'all have got like Tim Tebow on the yacht right now. Y'all have got all these, city people that y'all are missing the boat. Y'all need our boys, who we don't even know their names, but we need our boys on the yacht with Herbs because that shows passion. Urban is a passionate person. It's all about passion. Showing passion. That's what we need.
Damn, I had this quote from Urban's, the coach he coached with.
You took notes on this, didn't you?
What's the podcast called?
Yeah, what is that podcast called? Here, I'll look it up. While you're doing that, I'll look it up.
I sent you the text.
Yeah. By the way, good job, text line. There was so many of y'all that knew the name of that song.
Yeah, I got a text from him. Like that, I don't know. That kind of scares me. Like one of my boy, Coach Chad Wheeler up in Georgia, like responded.
That's Inya.
He responded way too quick. Like, dude, how do you know that?
There's at least 15 texts on our text line saying Inya only time. Like, oh.
And he was like, yeah, that's Inya. Like, no, yeah, when you sing it, it does come out of you. It's inside of you. No, it's Inya.
Which version was better, hers or James?
James,
that was actually impressive, man.
It's more soulful.
It was actually impressive. I'm trying to look for this. It's F3 Focus 3 podcast. The Focus 3 podcast.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
so you put a lot more
with Tim Kite and Urban Meyer.
Yeah, I don't know who. Tim was the other guy.
I know Tom Kite.
This is Tim. This must be his little brother. I don't know. How do we get Urban Meyer on our podcast?
Well,
we have a radio show.
Yeah. I think Urban was just it's Urban's podcast.
Tim is the founder and CEO of Focus 3.
I think Urban's getting a check for that one.
Well, I'm not giving Urban a check.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
No.
What do you think he charges for an hour-long radio interview or a podcast interview?
I wouldn't even know what to guess. I mean, some of these dudes, what they make in speaking fees, like 6 figures for an hour or two.
What?
Yes.
It's not Hillary Clinton up there.
Dude, I'm dead serious. Like some of these
You're
guys.
Right. You're right. They actually want to listen to him more.
Well, the reason they pay the politicians is so they're, in their pocket. They don't care what they say.
This is how he started it. And okay, I got the what I was trying to talk about off the top of my head. Don't ever blame the player. If the player isn't performing, you find out why. That's what Earl Bruce said in his first meeting at Ohio State.
Okay.
To him, which I was like, okay. He said 2 strategies if something isn't working. That what you do, you either eliminate or you have to develop it?
I don't like hearing the word eliminate with Urban.
I mean,
He knows how to use his words. So I mean, they let you know.
Another one bites the dust. They all do, OJ.
Speaking of OJ, did you hear OJ's thoughts on everything that was going on in the world?
Capitol, he was like, "Hey, and that's
a
felony.
felony.
Like, if anyone knows,
I
what
would
a
know.
felony is."
He said for development, if there's a problem with development, it's one of three things. It's a trust issue, a skill set issue, or a person in conflict. Like meaning like it's hard to go out and perform when a kid's parents are evicted. Like and that's the stress that you're having. You know, things like, your girlfriend broke up with you, you failed the test, blah, blah, blah. Skill set is you're not using them right. And that's when he brought up Dwayne Haskins. When he took over for I forgot who he took over for, but spread quarterback, drop back quarterback. He's like, if we would have tried to use him in the spread situation, you could say he stinks, but I'm the coach and I put him in a bad situation. And trust is when you as a coach, you don't trust the player to perform, or simply put, which happens more than often than not, when you go back and you look at why things didn't work. And a lot of fans don't want to hear that. But this is the truth. When it doesn't work and why another coach can come in and tap into the same players and get them to do stuff, if you're at Florida where you want to know why is Mullen able to use McElwain's players and be able to win in the manner in which he wins, why did Florida State go in such a downward trend? You could say this talent is just not there, but it's a lack of trust.
From the athlete to the
from
coach.
the athlete to the coach, more than likely. And I mean, I'm not saying the coaches, like when you see, perfect example with Florida State, Jordan Travis drops back, climbs the pocket, throws the ball deep. Great things happen. But they always like to roll him out and do that play where he throws it across his body and the other team catches the ball. Why don't they do the drop back thing, climb the pocket, and throw the ball forward, like a forward pass, like a competent football more often than not? And why do they keep cutting the field into a fourth with the quarterback who's, anyways, why do they keep doing it? Obviously, they don't trust Jordan Travis's skill set. And Jordan Travis probably doesn't have much trust in them in developing a skill set. That could happen. That could change in the offseason. But he just kind of goes into that, and that was just like the first 5 minutes of it.
I'm going to listen. I'm definitely.
And he just keeps going, and he breaks it down, gives examples.
We should all listen. We should all listen so that podcast gets mad listens from Jacksonville.
And he wants to come here.
By the way, speaking fees, I looked him up. Andre Agassi gets $200,000.
But he's going to tennis clinics, and they're paying for him.
Dude, I'm like going through some of these. Andy Reid gets between $100,000 and $200,000. That's his live.
That had to have been after the Super Bowl.
And that's just his bagels.
Anthony Munoz, $30,000 still.
Yeah, what's on Andy Reid's rider?
Munoz, that's the guy with the finger, the offensive line guy.
Yeah,
I saw him at the Army All-American game. And you ever seen somebody's hands? You're like, I don't want to shake those. It's not because they're dirty or anything. It's just they're like, oh man,
like Torrey Holt.
It's worse. Torrey, his look like, all right. So, like his the ring finger and the middle finger.
I'm listening.
The tops are going in opposite direction.
Both.
It's like, imagine somebody
Like
doing the
he's
Star
doing
Trek
that.
thing.
Googled it.
Like they're doing the Star Trek thing, but they're just doing it with
Naturally
the two
all the
fingers.
time.
It was just like, I was like, yo, you're Anthony. What's up, bro?
Pound.
Dude, this is actually fascinating to sit here and look at. Brett Favre just says 200,000 and above.
Brett Favre just wants to send you some text messages. Send him somebody. Give him somebody he can send some text messages to. And he's fine.
Barkley's 200.
I know these people are lying because me or you can go command 5.
5 what?
At some places. I'm not saying every place. There's some places that will pay you. Though.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
been paid 2.
No.
I've been paid 2 myself to go speak before. Like, and I ain't Brett Favre, so I know Brett Favre.
Let me just tell everybody listening right now. You want to pay me 10K? I'll come speak.
I'll tear the house
down.
down.
It will be the best.
People will cry.
Listen,
like
if you guys want to pay me $100, I'll be there. Straight up.
Dabo gets between 30 and 50.
That's he gets, that must be that's one sermon. Like
he's bringing people to God at those. That should be worth more. Straight up.
Dabo's good, but you know what? No, because Dabo's
that good mistake.
Dabo's a forward thing. I see you, Dabo. You think you slick, man. I like you, Davo. You lie a lot.
Sly Fox.
Davo's putting that money toward the kids.
He's
got to pay people. Like, that's smart. I like that, dude.
It's going straight to the bag, man.
It's $100,000, but 70 of which goes to the general
Send
fund.
it to the bag, man.
General fund. Just put it in the envelope.
Yeah, put it in the envelope.
It goes towards the quote slides at the facility.
We got to get to 8 o'clock.
Right.
Because 8 o'clock is going to be lit. I have a
Sounds
feeling.
epic.
I know. I can't wait. 8 o'clock coming up next.
Could someone talk to me? When I'm driving, I got a guy on the radio who talks to me. I can't see him, but he talks to me.
1010XL.
Bolt 24 keeping it real with Damian Lillard.
When you have no competition, it's obvious. Just like the Bolt 24 lineup with no artificial flavors or sweeteners, there is no competition.
Head to Racetrack and grab a Bolt 24 from the makers of Gatorade.
Bolt 24.
We've been waiting for COVID-19 vaccines to be developed. Now, waiting for them to get to us. But you can do more than wait. You have powerful ways to help slow the spread right now and protect your family and loved ones too. Here's how. Watch your distance. Stay at least 6 feet away from folks you don't live with. It's risky to be indoors with them too. And of course, avoid crowds. Also, wear a mask. CDC reports masks protect the people who wear them and folks around them. And wash your hands using soap and water for 20 seconds. And do it frequently. Vaccines won't make COVID go away overnight, but they give us a real chance to finally overcome it. As long as we keep watching our distance, wearing our masks, and washing our hands.
Learn more about vaccines at cdc.gov/coronavirus. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
No one outfits golfers better than Edwin Watts Golf Shops. We've been fitting golfers since 1968. Utilizing cutting-edge fitting technology, we'll analyze your swing and our Foresight launch monitors and fit you with the perfect club, pair of shoes, the latest golf apparel, golf balls, bags, and more. So come by today for your complete custom fitting. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Instant Keys offers honest professional locksmith service for lost or broken keys and keyless entry remotes. Call Instant Keys at 722-1111. Get dealership level service in just minutes at a fraction of the cost. 722-1111.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
With High Life IPA, Cigar City Brewing introduced bold tropical character to Florida craft beer. Now it's bringing those same qualities to a full-flavored, lower-bodied beer with High Low IPA, an ale that delivers vibrant hop qualities in a 4% alcohol, 120-calorie package. Whether you're aiming high or laying low, Cigar City Brewing's hop-forward creations add tropical dimension to any occasion. To find out more, visit cigarcitybrewing.com. Cigar City Brewing, Tampa, Florida. Please enjoy responsibly.
Business owners and CEOs, apply now for the Jacksonville Small Business Executive Program, designed to help you think differently and become more efficient running your business. This program is presented by the Jim Moran Institute for Global Entrepreneurship in Florida State University's College of Business. Offered at no cost. You'll meet once a month beginning mid-February. Apply before January 29th at jimmoraninstitute.fsu.edu. jimmoraninstitute.fsu.edu.
Ackerman Urology gives you the home field advantage. Don't trust your sexual health to the internet. Our local urologists treat prostate disease and sexual health issues to ensure your confidence and wellness. Don't ignore symptoms that hold you back. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
You mad, bro?
1010XL 92.5 FM. Join us in the sports den. Call or text 641-1010.
Open up your heart and let that hang out.
Let it breathe. Let it breathe. 8 o'clock with the sports den. The text line designed by Lifetime Enclosure 641-1010. If you got something on your heart that you want to let out, hit us up on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, whichever other way, or don't call in. That's all I got to say. Just don't call it. Whatever way you want to let us know if there's something on your heart. You guys got anything?
Don't even.
I want to hear
Yeah,
only yours.
Yes.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna
And I wish you would have prepared me for this so I could have like went back and grabbed this from that show.
It was on Frangie show.
4-hour show, bro.
When Pete Briscoe, I think it was in the beginning because I got a call at like 3.
Tell your story. I'll look.
So we all have very few of us are saints. Very few people are Tim Tebow. Most of us have. Some of us have some real things. Some of us have some things that can be judged. But if you've got a good, solid, let's say 20 years of work, like where you've been doing really, really good. Like for people who are jerks, who love to bring up your situation. You're not coaching high school football anymore. It was a whatever. You did your time. You did that. You ain't sorry for it, but you're sorry you got caught, which is cool. Not a problem. But like you've done a lot of other things and you've been successful. Imagine you are 6 points is highly successful. Somebody comes and they're proposing to either give you a quarterback job, or they want to take over your company, and they already know what you've done.
Right.
And now they're like, well, I was, but are you really over that recruiting scandal? Have you grown up a little bit?
Okay.
All right. In all of the talks over the last 3-4 years of Eric Bieniemy,
right?
Has anything negative ever been said about Eric Bieniemy? Like not.
I mean, I'm not an Eric Bieniemy like guy. I'm not a historian. I don't know that much about him. But no, to answer your question, I have not heard it.
If it was something that was really, really brought up, like for example, like when we hear about players or when we hear about stuff, and it's something that bad, it's something that's brought up. Yeah, but X, Y, and Z. Yeah, but X, Y, and Z. Pete Briscoe brought up this one little snippet.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, Eric Bieniemy, because they were saying, I think the talk was, what if it's not Urban? Who would? They said Eric Bieniemy. Oh, Eric Bieniemy, yeah, he'll be good. Well, he had that incident, but I hope he's matured since then. I'm thinking, incident? Yeah, he had an incident when he was at Colorado.
But playing?
Dude, his teammate came on XL Primetime
and
said the same thing, though.
Wait.
I didn't know about his teammate. I've never heard about.
I didn't know what you were going to say, but I know where you're going with this. And I'm just going to say his teammate literally came on our show yesterday and was like, yeah, he's like a great coach, great guy. The only thing is there was an incident back in Colorado. And I was like, what the hell is that? And I looked up, he got in a bar fight.
I'm going to tell you. He got in a bar fight after he was called a racial slur. That's the end. But there's a little bit more. But that was not that situation. But I'm just saying, like, even his teammate's an ass if that's what he did.
Wait. Back up. Forget the racial slur thing for a second. This is when he's in college?
Yes.
So who cares anyway?
How old is
JJ, that's my point.
That's where
I
I'm going
agree
with
with
this.
you. But
How
I'm
old is
saying,
Eric
like,
Bieniemy
it must have been something for like two people to say it in the same day.
I'm gonna give you his rundown of the bad things that he's done.
Okay. I don't want to do that.
No.
I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna do it for context.
Okay.
He had a couple moving violations that he didn't take care of in college.
What does that mean? A parking ticket?
Parking tickets, speeding tickets. It ended up with him. If you don't pay those, you get your license suspended, and he got his license suspended. I hope he's matured since '95. Excuse me, since before that. I apologize. In 1990, a fire broke out in his house that he knew his brother started with the bag. They tried to tear down his wall because they thought it was an electric fire. He stopped the firefighters from tearing down his wall to tell them that this is how it started, and that was an incident to try to make sure they didn't destroy his damn house. And then he did get a DUI when he was coaching.
I'm seeing something else too.
He got a DUI, and he was a coach at Colorado when they had their rape allegations. When they had their rape stuff.
Oh, okay.
He was never like. It's not like
all great things.
It's not like Kendall Browse or like the Browse.
He wasn't part of the allegations.
He wasn't part of the allegations. But what I'm saying is, like, you got a Steve Sarkisian who's been fired and is a known. He's getting better. He's getting help. He's going down the steps. But recent alcoholism.
Mm-hmm.
And
hold on, but don't you think that if Steve Sarkisian was a candidate to be hired by the Jags, that people wouldn't bring that up?
Absolutely.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is nobody's bringing up something from 1990.
I agree.
That's my point.
To act like Sark isn't getting any heat.
What I'm saying is not that he's not getting heat. What I'm saying is don't bring up something from 30 years ago and make a snide comment saying, you hope I've matured.
I agree with that.
No,
30 years?
I agree with that.
I'm freaking
That's
damn
fair.
near 50.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I will
That's
say
my
this.
point. It's
This
not that
isn't
he's-
unprecedented, though. I mean, think about Butch Jones and what happened at Tennessee. Think about
I don't remember what happened with Butch Jones at Tennessee.
he was hired. Not Butch Jones. No, Schiano.
Greg Schiano.
Greg
It
Schiano.
was okay. Penn State's rape scandal. He got hosed. He got hosed. But I'm saying that's the reason why. That wasn't.
I got you. But my point is this: there's always going to be these people. Like it doesn't matter.
Pete Prisco is a respected journalist who like, dude, you're better than that. Like that's
what
my
was
point.
the context though? Was
The
he saying
context
he
was
doesn't
like,
deserve it because of that?
he was just like, I hope he's matured. Like, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, dude, like I can see.
I've matured since like 10 weeks
That's
ago.
what I'm saying. Like, what? Like, why? What was that? Now his teammate, I think that's Bush League. If one of my teammates comes up here and he's coming, perfect example. Leon Washington is rising through the coaching ranks. I came in the same class as Leon Washington. If somebody puts me on the radio, and of course there's things that I know about Leon.
I have the quote, by the way.
Okay, yeah, because maybe I'm taking, because I got the reason why I'm like, dude, I'm pissed. I got bombarded by a whole bunch of phone calls.
We'll listen together.
Let's go.
Because I've checked around about some people about him, and I've heard nothing but really good things about him as a person. He had some issues back in the day when he was at Colorado, but I think he's matured and grown up. So,
But
those
my
are
thing is just like, why? Okay, I didn't notice that. That's terrible. My thing is that's terrible. Not hearing the whole context of it, but the thing is Pete didn't have to bring it up.
No, he didn't. He said, "I think he's
but
mature."
He said,
he didn't say, "I hope."
Also, in the context of this whole thing, he said he's a good guy. He goes over every single coach that he said good things about, and then he says the negative things about.
That's not that bad.
So come on, man.
Yeah,
so
that was
Skip,
a reach a little
then
bit.
you Skip. Now you done made me come out there over here defending this man's honor.
Yeah,
whoever,
somebody set you up for that.
No,
Whoever set you up for that.
Whatever. My thing is now we can clear the air. It ain't that big of a deal. Stop bringing up stuff from 30 years.
Yeah.
Now I'm not going to beat you. I'm not going to beat you up, Pete, because I heard the context.
Because I even was like, when his teammate said on XL Primetime, I had to look it up because I never even heard of anything like that before.
That's just the
But
craziest.
like, I was like, oh, this is when he was in college. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, that's the craziest part.
The way he said it, I was like, oh, does he have like a domestic or something?
Didn't get in a bar fight in college and you're an NFL coach now, that you shouldn't be hired.
It's a red flag if you don't.
Right.
I have if you played, like, come on, dude, like not one fight. You've been.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
you're an aggressive.
Who has
huge
not?
Athlete?
Is there anybody here that's not been in a bar fight?
I've been in so many.
That's what I'm like.
On the losing end of so many.
I mean,
you're drunk.
He's 51 now.
You're fighting over the bathroom.
I guess
line
that
at
was
Shim
the,
Sham.
like that's just. I mean, we praise Cap for getting in the bathroom fight with a beer in his hand.
Exactly.
Right.
My thing is just like
I just can't.
Yeah,
I just can't let you get after Prisco
I'm not
on
as
that.
mad on that. I'm not.
I'd be more mad at your friend.
Pete, I'm not gonna beat you up for that. I apologize.
I would be more upset at your friend if I were you. No,
Like,
I think you need to call your friend out.
Oh, I called him out. I said Skip.
Oh, okay.
He knows he's gonna listen to this. Skip got me all riled up over like I'm not ready to like when I see him in the press box.
Skip sensitive.
Now I'm about to see Prisco. I'm like, hey man, listen, though. My boy Skip.
He set me up.
He's sensitive. He was feeling some kind of way. I didn't realize you went over everybody. I would have preferred you didn't, but I get it.
My bad.
You're doing your thing. I also have heard other stuff that you've done, Pete, and I kind of lumped you in. I assume, and I made an ass out of me.
I speak for the Italian community, Italian American community. Accepted apology.
Yeah, and that's a real apology. So you know how I don't like apologies.
Yes.
But like this is me saying like because I'm not saying that because I don't mean it. Like I'm like, yo. All right, this dude was about to have me go in on somebody for no reason.
He was Eric the Enemy, 5'7", 207.
Wait, his name's not Eric the Enemy?
I'm about to say, because now the way it was presented to me, I'm like, maybe this is why he's the enemy. Maybe we're going to really learn. 5'7", 207.
That's a load, bro.
With an attitude problem is like might be kind of scary in shape.
Yeah.
He's a meatball.
That is a load.
Well, do you remember when he was a running back?
Yeah.
He looked like that.
Yeah.
Just a rolling bowling ball.
He's really 5'7".
5'7".
Cannonball. Let's go with that.
He had 1,600 yards, 17 touchdowns in 1990. Second leading rusher. Nation's second leading rusher.
Wasn't he in like the Heisman?
Third. Ty Detmer and Ishmael.
Rocket.
Yep. Yeah. Wow. I mean, he's going to get a chance this year, right?
I think
he's going to get hired this year. I don't know enough about him coaching wise. I don't know.
It's weird because everybody's talking about how he doesn't call plays, but Andy Reid says he calls plays. And before Andy Reid became a head coach, the knock on Andy Reid was Andy Reid didn't call plays. I'm confused.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I just don't know enough about him. I don't know.
And I'm with you on the calling plays part. I really don't want. I want to have a head coach with a slant, but I need the guy you're paying money to call the plays. The offensive coordinator. Like, I need you to focus on head coaching.
Yeah.
And making sure this organization is running well.
Yeah. Yeah. Like 885 just texted us, said apparently it was some sexual assault investigation stuff too. And then he goes, not him according to the article, but folks he's around.
I don't care about that. My friends have done heinous things.
Like, he was around a program that got it. Like, geez.
I had teammates that got charged for sexual assault and got off. Am I in trouble for that?
You know what? I think you should leave.
We're changing the code on the door.
I mean, geez.
You've been in bar fights and golly, what am I doing?
Boy, one was good.
Security.
Man. It actually,
and the dreadlocks.
I think one actually got me married.
What?
A bar fight?
So
I love
this was before in the beginning of the relationship. I was when I was a beach bum in Merritt Island. There was a bar that I would go to, and we would play cards. But you're not, because it's illegal to gamble, but you're playing for bar tabs. I had been drinking, and I won. I shouldn't have won.
Okay.
I got the
like
guy.
A bad beat?
It was a bad beat. It was
okay.
I don't remember. I had like 2-7 offsuit, and like I'm up, and I'm just winning. And this guy had a big stack, and we were the two big stacks.
Mm-hmm.
And I knocked him out, and I got the bar tab, and like it was me and another person. I say, "You want to split the percentage?" And he's like, "Sure." They gave us, they just write your name down. I'm like, "Cool." It's getting late. I gotta go to my coach's house. I'm tired. So I go, man. I'm driving my coach's car. I'm inebriated, and I'm about to back up. My man has taken his car and drove it behind me, so I can't back up.
To wedge you in.
To wedge me in. And he says, "Man, I think that was, he's saying some not so nice things to me, and he's yelling at me, and he's like, I think we need to talk." And I'm now when my fight or flight sense kicks in, I don't know what's happening.
And I practice my Second Amendment right.
I black out
always.
Well, I didn't have this. I didn't have this. I didn't have it on me. I think he might have had one in his car, but I don't know. So I park the car. I get out. He approaches me. Allegedly, I punch him.
Allegedly.
I drop him.
You were defending yourself.
I was defending myself. He approached me very aggressively.
You get blocked in like
that? I
that?
don't have time to ask questions.
Right.
When you come you better, if you're excited to see me in person, you better let me know, because I'm going to automatically assume the worst. Punch him, drop him, get in his car, move his car out the way.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Move him out the way, and then go about my business. Drive to my coach's house.
That's the best part of the story.
And
Did you adjust the seat?
I don't remember that part. I don't remember that part. I just remember I literally and I go to my coach, Coach Campbell, I still talk to this day. And he's like, huh? He's like, JC, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get ahead of this. Come with me. And he knew people at and booking and stuff like that. So we're going there. Long story short, 5-6 hours have passed.
Uh-huh.
I have not communicated with anybody.
Okay.
I am in the talking phases with with somebody who I want to be my significant other. She has not heard. She knew I was out. I did not.
She's
tell
like,
her
"Oh,
that.
he went home with."
I did not tell her that I was She's just like, I don't know what happened. She's calling his house. His wife was told not to say anything. You don't know anything. You don't know where JC is. You don't know what's going on.
The coach.
Yeah, the coach told his wife to say that. Don't say nothing. Zip, zil, nada. And then I finally surfaced. You don't know I was where. Like, listen, got in a fight. I knocked somebody out. Dude was blocking me, and I had to defend myself.
And I had to move his car.
Yeah, I had to move his car. She was like, "You did she's like, you just punched him? I was like, he was in the way.
Mm.
So I was trying to get home.
Story
was
like
tired,
that, bro.
I've been drinking. I don't have time for all of that.
That's a panty dropper, dude.
And she was just like, so like when I said that, and then some of the story, because I'm a really nice guy, but some of the other stories that other people had said, and like some of the stuff was growing up, the stuff started adding up that this guy is like could go 180 really quick. Like, here's a guy who's gone on mission trips to South Africa. He's feeding kids. This is also a guy
he could yoke somebody up in a second.
And the thing is just like, she's like, well, do you remember? Like I said, I don't really know. It was just blacked out. I was like, it just happened. I just had to. It was fight or flight. It was a human.
How old were you?
I was 22. So I'm
okay.
I'm great. I don't know why this person did that. Like I'm Debo in Merritt Island at that point. No, dead serious. Coach gave me a bike. I've got bedroom shoes. I kid you not. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm wearing a tank top.
My grandmama gave me that chain.
I'm wearing a tank top. I'm training kids, but I'm literally so I'm in good shape already because I just got done playing. I'm riding a bike miles every day. And I'm training kids, and I've never looked that good. Like that was the best.
My man moved his car.
And like you decide that's what you want to do without any weapon.
The best.
Like you are a danger to society.
That's how you know he was drunk.
Yeah, it was something wrong with him, and I had to fix him.
And
he needed
you stopped
correction.
him from a DUI potentially.
Potentially,
you saved this man.
You're a hero.
He was sleepy, and he needed to take a nap. Because sometimes when you're about to make bad decisions, just take a nap.
And you wake up and you feel better. Silly.
How much was the bar tab?
Mine or his?
How much did you win?
Like, was it worth it for this guy?
It's $50, man.
He got knocked out.
He was
for
so
$50. No, it was just $50.
It was the principle.
It was yeah.
He was just. He didn't like to
crazy,
lose.
man. But it was dope.
That's a great story.
It was. I know. I love that.
Long story short, Pete, that's not going to happen. You're good. We're good.
I forgot about that.
We're good, dude.
I forgot that's where we started. All right. We have no breaking Urban Meyer news, right?
Oh, we have fake news or real news.
Oh, we do.
Playoff edition.
Okay. Playoff edition, fake news, real news coming up next.
Even more Jaguars. Listen to the Tommy Mac podcast with Tom McManus and Campo and Joe with Dave Campo and Joe C. Find these original podcasts at 1010XL.com or on Twitter at 1010XL.
It's Wild Card Weekend, and you can follow all the action at betonline.net. For the first time in league history, 6 games are on the board during the opening round of the playoffs. Feature games Saturday include Indy at Buffalo and LA at Seattle. On Sunday, Chicago visits the Big Easy, while divisional rivals Cleveland and Pittsburgh square off. Check out all the action this week at betonline.net as the journey to Tampa gets underway. Always available online or your mobile device. Visit betonline.net today. Bring the game home at betonline.net.
Are you having difficulty paying your IRS personal or business taxes due to COVID-19? Under the IRS's People First COVID-19 Tax Relief Program, there has never been a better time than now to settle your tax debt. Call J. David Tax Law today for a no-cost consultation at 904-507-4777. That's 904-507-4777. Or go to jdavidtaxlaw.com. Peace of mind is only a click or phone call away.
Woody's Barbecue is as diverse as a box of chocolates. Well, there's wings and ribs and chicken and brisket. There's burgers and salads and Brunswick stew, too. High-flying Jacko here, and I never know what I'm going to get. But I know I'm going to get something real good. Like today, some Memphis-style spare ribs sounds right, with all the fixings. Woody's Barbecue takes care of your family like its own. See you at Woody's today.
At Woody's Barbecue, it's what we do. Let's eat.
Of course, Roland Reach Plumbing has awards from Folio Weekly and the Bold City's Best. Now, Roland Reach is also confirmed as the Google Guaranteed Plumbing Service. Because when you do plumbing right, the word gets around. That's Roland Reach Plumbing.
Parents, want to know what it sounds like to have a pet fish in the house? Shh, just listen. Doesn't that sound just calm your mind? Ocean Reef Pets in Neptune Beach. Online at oceanreefpets.com.
Call Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road,
We want to win your business with honest and upfront transmission service. I'm Robin Sidbury, the owner. That's a promise from me. Get traction. Call action at 744-0755.
Family gone? House needs a pick-me-up? Hicken here. Give my friends at Zero Res a call right now. Get 3 rooms of carpet clean for $129. Get 20% off the tile and grout cleaning. Wow! Zero Res, man. Spell it forwards or backwards. It's the right way to clean. Zero Res.
Like working outdoors and want better pay and benefits? Superior Fence and Rail is seeking full-time fence installers with pay ranging from $16 to $25 an hour and more with commercial experience. Superior Fence and Rail will train you to work with their professional team and provide you with all the tools you need to be a top-notch installer. Get off the fence. Call Superior Fence and Rail today and start your career.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Regain your edge. The board-certified surgeons of Ortho Edge are practicing at St. Vincent's Riverside.
Hi, I'm Dr. Longnecker. If you have a sports injury or if you have knee, hip, or shoulder pain, let us at Ortho Edge help you regain your edge. We want you to get back to living life to your best. And we have patient-focused experience and technology to deliver the results. See one of our physicians today at Ortho Edge.
Now accepting new patients, visit orthoedge.com.
You don't think this would be a good moment to text somebody?
There's never a bad moment to share your opinion on the 1010XL text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Share your opinion
as soon as possible
at 641-1010.
Frank Franzi here for Big Chief Tire. Your family safety is important to the experts at Big Chief Tire. Don't let your vehicle's needs become out of sight and out of mind. Big Chief Tire's trusted team of experienced technicians will provide a free estimate after a vehicle inspection, so you can get back on the road and drive with confidence at a price that suits your budget. Verify your vehicle's safety before you get behind the wheel. Visit any of their 4 convenient Jacksonville locations or schedule an appointment by visiting BigChiefService.com.
New and pre-owned firearms are always in stock at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach. Want a new sidearm or rifle? Brands like Kimbar, Smith & Wesson, Sig Sauer, and Beretta. No lines, no hassle. Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacks Beach.
The new year is here, and golf has never been more popular. If you'd like to learn the game or just get the rust off, call the PJ staff at Hidden Hills Golf Club, and we'll help you get in the swing of things. 620-0910.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
JJ, how's Zion playing this year?
That's one team I honestly haven't watched at all. I don't think they're playing too hot. As a team, I don't know how he's doing as an individual.
Yeah, no, it just showed.
I wish I could tell you more.
Yeah, he doesn't. It looks like he's been eating.
Oh, he's still a big boy.
He is a very big boy. I thought that they were going to fix that.
Sort of on him. The league, that Adam Silver would do something.
I mean, I thought maybe he would get motivated to, I don't know, not eat. But my dude's struggling.
He's big boned. A guy like that, I think, is always going to look kind of hefty, like no matter what. He's a freak, still a freak.
We ready for our game?
Let's do it. All right. We use the same music for every game here on this show. This is real news or fake news. It's very simple. I give you some type of headline or something I think could happen or might happen on Saturday or Sunday with these NFL games, and the boys tell me if it's real news or fake news. So we'll start out at the top with the most interesting game, I think. Tennessee versus Lamar. Lamar will prove the skeptics wrong and win his first playoff game.
Yeah. But I don't think it's going to be because of Lamar.
I was going to say
real news.
Yeah. It's semi-real news. I think he wins, but I don't think they win off of his arm. The only way he's going to prove people wrong is if he goes out and completes 70% of his passes and throws for 280. And that's not going to happen.
Truth.
But to be honest with you, who did that? So first round they've got Tennessee.
Who they lost to last year.
Right. Would they be the team that goes and plays Kansas City?
Well, it depends on whoever the lowest seed is.
Yeah, because they got the extra playoff teams this year and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
it gets
it's fluid.
Yeah.
Here's why I say it
Good word.
Is they lost to Tennessee. He threw like 3 interceptions, I believe.
It was bad.
The interceptions were like if the receiver didn't bounce off the receiver's hands, they catch it. Like they're deep in the territory of Tennessee. If he plays a game where he doesn't turn it over that much, and that defense finally does click because they do have pieces, they could actually make a decent run in the playoffs.
Oh, they're one of the better teams in the league right now. There's no doubt.
They're hot right now, but they've been playing some crap teams.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at his stats from last year's playoff game. I mean, I guess it was. It wasn't great. 31 of 59, so yeah, about 50% for 300-plus yards. Touchdown, 2 picks, and he ran for 143 yards.
I mean, why is
But
he
I
throwing
remember him having not a great game.
Why is he throwing it that much?
They were definitely behind. They were behind 14-0. They were behind 28-0.
Oh,
okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
All right, next up. Baker Mayfield outplays Big Ben, and the Browns win.
That's fake news.
Fake news.
You are fake news.
Okay.
That's complete and utter fake.
I had to put some fake ones in. I think the first one's fake. Okay.
Middle name for Lamar?
Didn't we already do this? It's like super ridiculous.
Demetrius.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
then
not
it wasn't him. I was thinking of somebody else.
Yeah, it was somebody that had a really interesting.
Yeah,
Like
Lamar
a
Demetrius
very
Jackson.
And it wasn't that
stereotypical
one.
middle name.
I like Demetrius. Next. Jalen holds DK Metcalf to under 5 catches.
Again? Yes. The problem is
Real news
that
or
they
fake
don't have a
news?
quarterback. But like he's done it. Like
He's done it all year
Jalen,
in their 2 games.
But Jalen's played unreal this year.
He's so good.
An average of 20 yards a game for the receivers that are going up against him.
That's such a good question, though. Like
You never gave us your answer, by the way.
I know, because I don't know.
I'm gonna go with yes because
I am too. I'm gonna go real news too because that matchup, like, is that the best matchup that could possibly happen in the NFL right now?
I love it.
Well, not if he doesn't fight.
But
The other guy doesn't fight back.
But I mean, like physically, everything. You know what I mean? Like
but
that.
yeah, but like if it's like
I liked when Hopkins was going up against Ramsey a couple times this year.
Hopkins
that
is always
division
get
is
his.
awesome.
Yeah, Hopkins is a little. I mean, that's a tough carry for anybody. But DK Metcalf, just how strong he is.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that tells you what a technician Jalen Ramsey is.
DK has gotten so much better since what we saw.
Oh
in the
yeah,
draft.
no doubt. He's the whole.
But the fact that he's still not there is what goes into Jalen Ramsey's like pocket.
Yeah.
Because if he's not just straight up outrunning Jalen,
yeah,
he's not agile enough to be able to get in and out of his breaks like that with Jalen.
That's a great question, JJ.
All right, next up, the Bucs will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl.
I mean, that's as fake news as it comes.
You are fake news.
Do you think they win on Sunday? I mean,
yeah,
they're
going to beat Washington on Sunday. I have gotten a kick out of the national media and how big of a story they've made this Chase Young stuff.
Like, dude,
like, what do you want him to say?
Chase Young is good.
I don't want Brady.
I mean, Chase, I'm just terrified of Brady.
Like, I don't watch a whole lot of national media stuff, but I had it on in the office today, and all they were talking about is like, wow, I can't believe Chase Young rattled the bear. What? You really think
Brady's gonna step back and I told you, young whippersnapper?
You think Brady's like, that's so cute. Like, rattled the bear. I know. Like, y'all, come on. Y'all are getting paid a lot of money for these opinions.
Like, those are things that you don't say to people who actually have a physical outcome on the game. Ain't nobody afraid of Tom Brady. Like, if he was gonna light you up, he's gonna light you up.
Like, Brady's the one dude. Yeah, exactly. That he don't need extra motivation. He's already made his own motivation up.
All right, next up. Drew Brees retires after losing to Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh my God! Stop, man.
You are fake news.
I don't want to answer this question. It's so disrespectful. Like, if Drew Brees loses to Mitchell, that should be the bet.
Forced to retire.
That should be the bet. Like gentleman's wager.
That's like a loser leaves town match in wrestling. Like,
the
hey,
way
if I lose, I'm out.
That he just phrased that question about my favorite team, my favorite player in the history of the game.
I know you'll be offended by that.
I honestly hope you get fired.
You are fake news.
Oh, jeez. All right, so we'll move on. John Wolford pulls off the upset in Seattle.
Is he starting?
Yeah.
I didn't know that he's starting for sure.
It's not for sure until we see him on the field, but the guy's got a broken finger. He's been practicing as a starter all week.
I'm going to go real news.
Love that.
I'm going to go real news on that. And I'm going to go real news because, one, what James was just saying about Jalen DK and the way the Rams are playing defensively. But John Wolford, and I do not train John Wolford. Let me just, so y'all don't think that dude's a baller. Like, every single level he's ever played at, the guy just balls out.
Be honest with you, I hate him.
Really? That's not nice.
Not as like a person. Not as a
rude,
actually. Not as a person. I'm just saying, like, he's the person that made Wake Forest, like,
oh, I got you.
Actually, again.
Did they beat y'all with him?
Yes, if I remember correctly. They won the ACC championship with him.
He won it? I thought that was Riley Skinner.
That was right. Okay, I hate him too. But no, that was Riley Skinner.
Yeah.
Wolford was after.
Yeah, I mean,
he's my bad.
I think they've got a real good chance of winning this football game. I don't think he's going to go out and win it, but I mean, I think he can.
Him as the quarterback. There.
Right. They win the football game.
Because they did it last week, and I thought it was interesting. I didn't think that could happen.
I'd assumed that Goff was going to come back.
Okay, two more. The Bills will win the AFC.
That's real news.
Whoa!
That's real news. That is a good football team.
Yeah.
That is a really good football team, man. Have you watched a lot of them, JJ?
Yeah. You know me. I watch hella NFL.
There is not a weakness on that team. Josh Allen, you have to tip your hat to that guy. Like, that dude he's
Stephon
really
Diggs
good.
made All-Pro this first team.
Diggs is legit. Like, I'm not saying that he is better than Mahomes. I'm not saying. I just think as a football team and the way they're playing right now, they are the best football team in the AFC.
They are the only team that matches up with them like that.
So you agree?
Yeah.
Wow.
And can you imagine Buffalo? Like, I almost feel bad. I do feel bad for Buffalo.
They're allowing 7,000 in this. But
that's the place I want to that's the place I want to be watching and see a full stadium for a playoff.
And they haven't hosted one in decades.
But I actually don't like them because I don't like Chris Brown. They're beat reporter.
Oh, I thought you meant the singer, Chris
No,
Brown.
I love the singer, Chris Brown. I love the singer, Chris Brown. He's amazing.
I didn't even know he was a Bills fan.
I didn't either.
Yeah. But now their reporter is the guy who said that they were going to beat us because they're better at everything. Well, because they're going to beat us at everything that we're much better than them at when we played them in the playoffs.
Oh, in the worst playoff game of all time. 10-3 or whatever it was. All right, last but not least, moving on to college. Nick Saban retires after getting beat by Ohio State University. The Ohio State University.
All of that is fake news.
You are fake news.
Every single piece.
You are fake news.
One, shout out to all the Duval kids.
I say that you're a terrible reporter. That's what I say.
Participating. But,
Wade? Who else?
They've got
Tyree
Wade, Tyree
Johnson.
Crowley, the running back.
Yep. Mac Jones.
Well, I was more so talking about.
Oh, Ohio State side.
Because they have the more Duval kids.
So. Okay.
But no, they've got the DB from Sandalwood.
Oh yeah,
in Alabama. Yep. Nobody's been talking. I forgot all about him.
So what do you think, James? Do you think they defeat Saban, forcing him into retirement?
Hell
no. Oh, jeez.
You are fake news.
I don't understand why nobody's giving Ohio State a chance on this, though.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. It's really only one reason. And it's one of their better defensive players. He just hasn't been playing very well.
No, but you don't think. You think Alabama's that good?
They're only like 8.5-point favorites.
But when you listen, nobody is giving Ohio State a chance. Why am I? Is it because Florida played Alabama so well that I'm? And then I saw what Florida did against LSU the week before, and then the week after.
Okay,
the
let me ask you this. So, let's look at the one game that they didn't. That they really. There's two games, I guess. Ole Miss and Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Offensive-minded coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Good quarterback.
Bama has a good running back, but that's not where you beat them at. You beat them with your wide receivers. Do they have a Tony? Do they have a Grimes? And do they have a Tony on Ohio State's team? I know they have one good, really.
I don't know the answer to that. I don't know.
So that's part of the reason is that I don't know enough from what I watched. I saw them being able to do stuff, but I also saw a secondary that doesn't look like Alabama secondary.
I got you.
And some pieces that don't look like that. What I also saw is Ohio State's defensive line penetrating and getting to Trevor Lawrence.
Which you don't think will happen.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
With
Yeah.
most of their D line already kind of out, or not having, even if they're healthy, but they haven't practiced. And that could get them healthier, but you're going up against one of the most formidable offensive lines. And I didn't realize how big all of those jokers were until I saw the Landon Dickerson brought all of them up when he went to Remington.
Yeah.
I was like, geez.
How much longer do y'all think Saban is going to coach, though?
I think he's got 5 more in him right now.
I do, too.
I know this. If he loses, he ain't retiring.
No,
he ain't ending his career on a loss.
I got a better chance to see him retire if he won, man.
Exactly.
He ain't going away.
I agree.
I don't think.
I think it's at least 5 years. He looks so young.
What is he? I mean, we've looked it up a million times. I can never remember what he is, but I mean,
he's 69. He just turned 69.
Oh, I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask, but the guy that coached me coached
exactly
forever.
Can I ask you? I know we got a break, but let me ask y'all this: if Urban Meyer's hired in Jacksonville and he gets $12 million a year, does that anger Saban? You think when he's making 9.3?
No, because Saban's money is a lot different. Like Saban's making 9.3, but he doesn't have a bill. They bought his house.
No, I know. But you know how. I mean, just does it do something inside of him that just goes?
He just goes and says, "Yo, Urban's making this much. Y'all make it right." And it gets done, and it gets made right.
Because it's not like he needs the money. I'm just like a trophy type of thing.
I'm tired of people saying Saban
163 and 23 is his record, by the way.
I'm tired of people saying Urban worth $12 billion.
Yeah, like Urban's worth.
Dude, the market is dictating that. If little nerd boy looking like one of them Lord of the Rings cats, Matt Rule can make almost $10 million. And damn it, Urban can do it.
Does Matt Rule look like a hobbit?
To me, it looks like.
Think about what you just said. Matt Rule is making as much money as Nick Saban coaching football.
In the NFL, more games.
I know, but still,
more stress. But yeah, so I mean, like if you didn't raise a fuss about that, just shut up. At this point,
well, we're going to take our final break. We'll be back to wrap up the Sports Den.
Can't get enough Jaguar football? Get ready for it. Mike Dempsey, Fat Tony, then a cast of dozens.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Jaguars Today, 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
Mark Brunell here. When I played football, I used a helmet for protection. Now I use a different helmet, Gutter Helmet. I never have to clean my gutters again. Gutter Helmet is family owned and operated and #1 in gutter protection. It fits over most existing gutters. They also install 6 and 7-inch seamless gutters with dozens of colors to choose from. Clogged gutters cause mold, pests, wood rot, and even damage to your home's foundation. Go to agenf.com, enter promo code 8 for special discounts.
So you didn't get the perfect present last month. Well, it's not too late. Mystic Cornhole Company is open and still builds custom high-quality cornhole boards right here in Jax. Visit their shop on Phillips Highway and see their designs at mysticcornholecompany.com.
No one outfits golfers better than Edwin Watts Golf Shops. We've been fitting golfers since 1968. Utilizing cutting-edge fitting technology, we'll analyze your swing and our Foresight launch monitors and fit you with the perfect club, pair of shoes, the latest golf apparel, golf balls, bags, and more. So come by today for your complete custom fitting. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Instant Keys offers honest professional locksmith service for lost or broken keys and keyless entry remotes. Call Instant Keys at 722-1111. Get dealership level service in just minutes at a fraction of the cost. 722-1111.
Cigar City Brewing, Florida's premier craft brewery, delivers vibrant tropical flavor with high-low IPA, a citrus-forward craft beer inspired by the bold tangerine, mango, and clementine qualities of High-Lie IPA. At 4% ABV and 120 calories, High-Low IPA delivers highs in flavor and lows where you'd want them. Check out cigarcitybrewing.com for more information on this Florida original. Cigar City Brewing, Tampa, Florida. Please enjoy responsibly.
gets hot for playmakers and newsmakers on the Roof It Right Hot Seat. Roof It Right Hot Seat on 1010XL. Listen to Mike and Tony every day for the latest scoops from Jacksonville and beyond. Roof It Right so you can sleep at night.
Business owners and CEOs. Apply now for the Jacksonville Small Business Executive Program, designed to help you think differently and become more efficient running your business. This program is presented by the Jim Moran Institute for Global Entrepreneurship in Florida State University's College of Business. Offered at no cost. You'll meet once a month beginning mid-February. Apply before January 29th at jimmoraninstitute.fsu.edu. jimmoraninstitute.fsu.edu.
Ackerman Urology gives you the home field advantage. Don't trust your sexual health to the internet. Our local urologists treat prostate disease and sexual health issues to ensure your confidence and wellness. Don't ignore symptoms that hold you back. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. You're listening to the Sports Den on 1010XL.
Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
So I guess we're now settling into a normal schedule, right? Now the football's done?
Yeah.
What, even Monday,
Wednesday,
Thursday, Friday 8 to 10, Wednesday 9 to 11. So no more Sundays. We got Fridays until August. It's a long time, man. Who the heck knows what'll have happened between now and August?
One thing I've learned is I'm not making any more plans.
Yeah. I'm on Pro Football Talk right now, just trying to see if there's any updates on anything, but no.
Dilla said Saturday.
So Saturday what?
Is when they're supposed to decide, or Herb's supposed to decide.
Do you think Herb's turned in for the night?
I mean, after a big steak, you want to nap, you want to lay down. You don't want to make a decision after something like that. You want to sleep on it.
Yeah.
On Belu's show, he says, I don't believe the Jags are letting Urban leave without a deal done.
So it's a hostage situation.
Basically.
You do what you got to do, Coach.
Exactly.
Listen, you say hostage. We say extend the stay. Side note, like, Jim Harbaugh, man.
How does he keep doing this?
No, did you see?
He took a pay cut.
He took a haircut, man.
Oh.
He went from the highest paid, one of the highest paid coaches to like
I didn't know that.
I
thought they just
to
gave
white
him-
Mike money.
Bro, they may need him to coach the Senior Bowl. Nobody wants to coach it. They're having a hard time finding the staff to coach the Senior Bowl.
Are any of the losing staffs available? They haven't hired anybody.
I mean, I think everybody's so worn out from all the COVID-19 protocol crap and all that.
Like, but did you hear what Jim said though?
Uh-uh.
What before was, "No, I'm not interested." To, I will entertain NFL offers now.
Hilarious.
Imagine what a $5 million pay cut would do to you.
Did you hear or did you see what Ohio State's savage Twitter account did?
Nah, what did they do?
Dude, this is so good. And nobody hates Ohio State more than me, but I respect this so much. So Bleacher Report tweeted out, Jim Harbaugh and Michigan have agreed to a 4-year contract extension. The official Ohio State football account liked it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, I don't believe this. Yeah, this.
Do we have breaking news?
Could be.
Oh, no.
But
is this
I
your
don't
boy
know.
that told you that Prisco went off?
No.
Oh.
He's not a reporter. He's just a friend. Claudia Bellafato. Let me see.
What in the world are we doing
Definitely
here?
not
What are we doing
It's
here?
not Bellafato. She's definitely not. She's not a Bellafato.
I don't understand.
She's definitely not that. This is a blue check mark.
Okay.
According to a source, Gators head coach Daniel Nevadis Mullen has an interview with.
Oh, gee, an interview? I already assumed he had an
With
interview.
who?
The team that failed to get Trevor Lawrence.
The Jets.
Who do you think's better, Blow Boy, the one they just fired, or the Davis?
So you guys are going to have to find a new coach after recruiting's already ended and all that. Oh, you guys are in trouble, man. Y'all are in trouble.
Hayes doesn't seem like Hayes wasn't confident for the first time. Hayes was like
y'all might
borderline in tears.
Four
like,
games
he's
tops next year.
Hayes was like, he's gone, man. I don't see him lasting
This blue
4
check
years.
mark has a 1,501
That's what I was
followers.
saying. I don't know.
And
that doesn't mean listen. Sometimes it be those are the ones that break the biggest stories, man.
Just accept that y'all are in trouble. Just accept.
Okay. All right. We're in trouble. We're out of here.
We'll see
y'all
y'all
have a good weekend.
We're way past big speech time. Anybody have anything they want to say?